This is the next episode of my XR weekly news. This time with week 9, 2024. And when I look outside now, finally I can see some sunlight after weeks of wet weather, rain and stuff. It's really rare here where I live in Germany. And I'm really happy now. And normally, you know, I'm a fan of winter and so on, but it's really cool to see the sun again after whatever weeks, months. Really cool. Yeah, so everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors Woodghost VR, Opperman Events, Virtual Escape Area 1 and Virtual Reality Center Basel. Let's have some fun with the weekly news and let's go!
VoodooDE.
So now the cat is out of the bag. So Meta announced the partnership with LG to create next-gen XR device. So Zuckerberg was in Seoul and met with the people here from LG in the LG headquarters, and they said they want to work together and so on. It's really good because they also have this LG TV stuff, and they could bring those services here mentioned in this article of Upload VR to the Quest. I think some Quest apps like the Prime Video or Netflix are still pretty bad on the Quest, so it could be a huge push. Yeah, and they also talk about there was also an older partnership with Samsung and so for the Gear VR and Oculus Go and so on. And of course they write about the Quest Pro 2. So obviously they need to do something now, because now we have the Apple Vision Pro and this headset is pretty good. I tried that. You've seen my review perhaps of the Apple Vision Pro, and I really like this headset. And I think Meta wants to play in this game. Yeah, they want to do something, because the Quest Pro 1 was pretty bad. It didn't sell good and so on. And even I think the Quest 3 was, in my opinion, was better than the Quest Pro. So they have to do something. They have to hurry, because they want to ship it in the first half of 2025. Yeah, and then we will see what Apple is doing. Yeah, so this is a competition now, and you know, competition is always good. Guys, this is so cool. We will be able to play the old Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider, in VR, but not only a bad port or so, it's from Team Beef. They are doing so good stuff. And just look at this small trailer here. Look at some scenes here. Where is that? Give me a second. Now, look at this. We will play from the first person perspective out of the eyes of Lara Croft, and we have tracked weapons. What? Look at this. How cool is that stuff? I can't wait to play it. There is no release date yet. It will come likely be a side quest, and it's so awesome. The team says it's based on Open Lara project, the unofficial remake. So it could be that there is no copyright problems or so, but you need the old Tomb Raider, of course, to play it. It will be released on their Patreon page first. So I'm in pretty good contact with the Team Beef. So likely I can show you a version as soon as it's available. Yeah, and then I'm really looking forward to that. I can't imagine how cool that can be to play Lara Croft in VR. I mean, we will see. Oh man, look at this. There is already the next Apple Vision Pro incoming. Yeah, and this comes from the supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. He's very deep inside those stuff, and he said that the mass production of the Apple Vision Pro 2 will begin in late 2025, and the final product will ship in the first half of 2026. This is pretty good. It's still very early in the development, and they work together with Foxconn. They also made the iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, and so on. And they also say that the successor of the Vision Pro will be smaller and lighter. And this is a good thing, because the biggest downsides of the Vision Pro, the current one, is the weight and the comfort. It's really heavy, and yeah, and also the display. I mean, the display is perfect, but the motion blur sucks. And when I really love the Vision Pro, by the way. You saw my review, and when Apple will bring the Vision Pro 2 with in a lighter design than with the same displays but without motion blur and perhaps with optional VR controllers, this would be a perfect gaming machine. Yeah, and perhaps some Steam VR support. I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. I never liked Apple products. I must really be honest here. The only thing I liked Apple products are here the headphones and stuff. I really love them. I even use them with my Google Pixel. They are really good. But all the other products from Apple I didn't like so much. But the Vision Pro is nice. I love it. I really love it. I had a lot of fun with it. I miss it because it was not mine. And yeah. That's why I'm really looking forward to the Vision Pro 2. I'm really looking forward to that. We will see, and especially the in comparison to the Quest Pro 2. This is gonna be very interesting. Unfortunately, we have some bad news for PlayStation VR 2 users because Sony Interactive Entertainment announced that they will lay off 900 employees. 900, this is a lot. And unfortunately, also VR companies are affected. The first one is the PlayStation London studio. They will completely close it, with all the employees. And they made Blood and Truth, which was a really good VR game in my opinion. Really nice story, action and so on. Really cool. And also, the next one is Fire Sprite. They won't close it completely, but lay off some of the people. And they made Horizon Call of the Mountain, for the PlayStation VR 2. So this is really, really bad news. I mean, they also announced that they will support the PC with the PlayStation VR 2, which is of course cool for the people that currently own the PlayStation VR 2. But when you think about it, it's also a proof that they have no idea what to do. They have no idea how to bring content on the PlayStation VR 2. So they say, okay, come on, let's get PC VR support so that they have at least some games to play. And that's not a good sign. Yeah. And also, it's not a good sign that Meta is alone here in the gaming VR universe. So Pico is done. PlayStation VR is done. Apple doesn't do some gaming stuff. So Meta is completely alone, which is definitely not good. No? Even for themselves, it's not good. Because they don't care. They can do what they want. And competition is always good, even for themselves. So they have a motivation to create better things. So I really hope for Apple that they can do something here. Yeah, they have a lot of hype potential, and if they just could implement some VR controllers for the Vision Pro 2 and just make the display without motion blur, and please bring Steam VR support, this would be the only company that could compete against Meta now. Yeah, I think so at least. I mean, Pico could also do this, but they gave up. Yeah. And Sony seems they also gave up. Oh my God. But this is really bad news. So there is a new hardware upgrade incoming for the DPVR E4 PC VR headset. So the first thing, they want to improve the air circulation and want to reduce the core temperature by 20 degrees. That sounds really good. I hope the coolers are not too loud then. That could be a problem. Then they also will build in new stereo speakers that offers richer bass and less distortion. Really cool. And they will also bring wired headphones. They are included, as it seems. And they will include a better cable, more durable 6-meter DisplayPort, and it will have strain reinforced strain relief and a detachable end. Yeah. And a magnetic fabric face pad. Also, it will be kid friendly with you can make it smaller here, so it will fit on the head of a kid. Yeah. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Although I tried the first version of the DPVR E4 and I didn't like it, to be honest. But perhaps the new version will be good. I hope they will send it to me. Yeah, and then we will see. This is the new hardware upgrade. Yeah, let's check out the releases this week. On Steam we have Crowd Control VR. This is a game where we have to find imposters between different people. So it's a puzzle game. Pretty cool. Then we have Nightclub Simulator. Yeah, if you want to visit a nightclub. I tried it like months ago for a short time. It was so bad, to be honest. Then we have Nightmare Labyrinth. Yeah, as the name says, this is a horror game. Asymmetric horror game. One player is a terrifying creature and the other one has to escape. Then we have Tales of Syndra, the Dark Vortex. This is an action adventure with very strange creatures. Yeah. And with some action and so on. And Rock and Roots. This is a very colorful role-playing game with cards and so on, and in the magic fantasy world. And then we have Shoot the Robots in VR. So this is a game where you shoot robots. It reminds me of the Robo Recall, the first game for the Oculus Rift 1. It's a really nice game, you should try it. But this one I can already see at the screenshots not 1% of Robo Recall. Nothing on the Quest this week, but on the PlayStation VR we have Beat the Beats. The screenshots looked really bad, to be honest, but many people say it's a good music rhythm game. So I have access to the game. Perhaps I will just try it. We will see. These were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales. On Steam we have Paper Beast, a really nice exploration adventure. It's 65% off. We have Fisherman's Tale, also a nice adventure puzzle game. 75% off Mask Maker, awesome adventure puzzle game. 81% off The Morrigan is a nice action RPG game. 75% off. The First Arizona Sunshine is a game you need to play. 75% off. Then on the PlayStation VR 2 we have Townsman VR for all people that love Black and White and Populous. Must have 50% off. Ghost Signal, a Stellaris game, a strategy space game, 40% off. The Room VR, A Dark Matter is a nice puzzle game, 45% off. And Synth Riders is a nice music rhythm game, 40% off. So I want to thank MetaMinds09 for being my new Patreon supporter. It's a long time ago that I got a new Patreon supporter. Thank you so much, really nice. And if you want to support me, check out the first pinned comment. $1 per month and you get behind the scenes videos, early access to my videos and on my Discord, a special role and so on. Would be really cool if you consider that. Thank you for watching and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE